Tottenham vs Crystal Palace highlights. Premier League match analysis and recap. Spurs collapse after red card drama. Football fans, what started as a promising night for Tottenham Hotspur quickly turned into a nightmare. A red card, a penalty, and a devastating burst of goals from Crystal Palace completely flipped the match on its head. By the end of the night, Spurs were left stunned at home after a 3-1 defeat that deepened their Premier League troubles. Let's break down everything that happened in this dramatic Premier League clash. Spurs start brightly. The match at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium began with both sides looking eager to take control. Crystal Palace actually thought they had scored early when Ismaila Sarr found the net, but the goal was ruled out by VAR for a very tight offside decision. That decision gave Spurs a lifeline, and they took advantage. In the 34th minute, striker Dominic Solanke fired Tottenham into the lead, sending the home crowd into celebration and giving Spurs a 1-0 advantage. At that moment, it looked like Tottenham were finally turning their form around. But everything changed just minutes later. The turning point. In the 38th minute, disaster struck for Spurs. Defender Mickey van de Ven brought down Ismaila Sarr inside the penalty area while he was through on goal. The referee had no hesitation. Red card. Penalty to Crystal Palace. Sarr stepped up and calmly converted the penalty in the 40th minute, leveling the score at 1-1 and shifting the momentum completely. Suddenly, Tottenham were down to 10 men and struggling to regroup. Palace's brutal first-half blitz. With the numerical advantage, Crystal Palace pounced. Just before half-time, Palace produced a devastating spell. First, Jørgen Strand Larsen scored in first-half stoppage time to put Palace ahead. Then, deep into added time, Ismaila Sarr struck again to make it 3-1. In the space of minutes, Tottenham's promising start had completely collapsed. Second-half frustration. In the second half, Spurs tried to respond despite being a man down. They created a few chances but struggled to break down a well-organized Crystal Palace defense. Meanwhile, Palace remained dangerous on the counterattack and controlled much of the game's tempo. Despite Tottenham's efforts, the scoreline remained 3-1 until the final whistle. What the result means. The defeat is another blow for Tottenham, whose difficult season continues with mounting pressure around the club. The loss also extends a worrying run of poor results and leaves Spurs hovering dangerously close to the relegation battle. For Crystal Palace, however, this was a huge away victory and a statement performance, especially after turning the game around so dramatically. So what do you think? Was the red card the moment that decided the match? Or did Crystal Palace simply show more resilience when it mattered most? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Premier League match analysis and football stories.